Hello, everyone. Happy Valentines. Valentines. It was a busy day. It was a busy day. A lot of Legos, a lot of books. So, but we were busy yesterday. Oh, okay. Enough with this. This is just so weird. So, okay. How about instead of those, I just go on to Mahjong. B. Arthur on vacation. Shady Pines, Ma. Okay. Sorry, got to go back to the regular. Yeah. A friend of mine, she wanted me to wear those at work. It's very busy. We have one more pair at work and it's broken and it's missing one X, so it's just ookso. So here we are, another Valentine's. I have missed. Oh, okay. Well, Sophia was right here next to me. I promise she was there. Now these are my Valentine ones. You know, I do this for you all, and then I do have some Christmas ones. So I do love my props. So, you know, I mean, these are just so busy. It reminds you of the ones people wear on, like New Year's, 2026. Well, you can only wear that for unless you're going to wear it for the whole year. So, it's very, yeah. When you're used to wearing glasses, then you have something else obscure your vision. It's insane. So anyway, hope you're with whoever for your Valentine's. I worked up early. I really could take a nap right now, but sadly I will not. I'm going to go and change my calendar as well. So we're just, look, if you're like me, tomorrow, hey, half off candy. But they just don't do Halloween candy. Valentine's candy like they used to. Do you remember the big ornate boxes? They were the heart-shaped boxes of chocolates, and they had lace and plastic flowers, and even the smaller ones that were just wrapped in cellophane, and they had big ass pieces of chocolate. Now it's like the Queen Anne cherries. The suckers used to be like this big, and now they're like getting smaller and smaller, and you're paying like $3, $3.50 for. Yeah, it's crazy. But good busy day. As I was leaving, parking lot was full. Longhorn had people sitting outside. That's got to be the biggest racket going out to eat. You know what? Just wait, go out to eat later. You're going to be fighting everybody else. Just get something to go. I'm good. But it's just me and Miss Sophia. At least my mom and my sister got their Valentine cards earlier in the week, so that was a plus. Yeah. So it's been uneventful. However, I was trying to think what to talk about today. And in honor of Valentine's, what are some of my favorite, I won't say Valentine movies, romantic movies, I guess you would say. I mean, how many Valentine movies actually are there? There's My Bloody Valentine, the original, and then the remake with Jensen Ackles, which I like both. I just remember that the very first My Bloody Valentine freaked me out. Oh my God. When he ends up like stuffing the lady in the dryer. Oh, crazy. And man, so good. But for Valentine's, think about it. That's really, there's more romance movies, you would say, like there's, as I've talked about before, Somewhere in Time with Jane Seymour and Christopher Reeve. That is one of my all-time favorite. And then there's the other one, You've Got Mail. I love that movie with Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks. I love it. because who would not want her townhome? Who would not want to run that little bookshop? Oh my God. I mean, come on. Even Sleepless in Seattle, you know, An Affair to Remember, which me and Mother watched at Christmas. It was at Christmas and it was on. And I hadn't watched it in a while, and it was just so good because of, oh wait, why is it on? It does end at Christmas. And it was so good. Even though, you know, you've got mail, and there are just so many good movies. Those are the ones that jump up at me. Crossing Delancey. Probably a movie you've never heard of. From the late 80s, 88. It does have a Criterion. Amy Irving. It's such... I fell in love with it on VHS. And I do have a sealed VHS of it. And I will never give that up. I have the DVD, the VHS. It's just such a sweet little movie. I really should plan this stuff out. I'm more of a fly by the seat of my pants kind of guy. What else? I mean, they're really... and then there's the regular romantic movies, but then there's like Beautiful Thing. That was 30 years ago? A Beautiful Thing. If you do not know, it's a LGBTQ movie, British. The first time I saw it, has Mama Cass music in it. Some of her songs. Make Your Own Kind of Music. It is such a sweet little movie. Beautiful thing. Get Real was good. It was okay. I really should plan this out, shouldn't I? Hold on. I'll look. I really should organize this a whole lot better. Yeah, I don't know. Those are the ones that jump out at me. And then there's like classic movies like last night I talked about the 4K of Pillow Talk is coming. So Doris Day and Rock Hudson. Oh gosh, there's just so many good movies. And I mean, there's just Valentine, romantic. Sometimes you just want a, not Hallmark, but you know, just a good feeling movie. I would say Pretty in Pink. Yes, I know it's not the regular, but I am Gen X. John Hughes, OMD, Molly Ringwald, Andrew McCarthy, John Cryer, Annie Potts. That is, it's up there. That is up there. 16 Candles, because God knows we were all one of those teenagers in that movie. So, and who didn't want a Jake Ryan? So, I mean, come on. And then, of course, you look back at the 70s, you know, there was, you know, Love Story with Ally McGraw and Ryan O'Neal. Love means never having to say you're sorry. I'm sorry, what? You gotta be kidding me. It's a cheesy movie, but, whew, that is, love means never having to say you're sorry. What? Seriously? Wow. Okay. But yeah, that would be my top, like, romantic movies. But when you say, like, you know, the 80s, definitely, yeah, Mannequin. You realize, like, yesterday was the 39th anniversary of the release of the movie Mannequin. Again, Andrew McCarthy again, which, who I had such a crush on, Andrew McCarthy. And that was not the first place I had remember seeing Kim Cattrall. That would have been Porky's, which I was not supposed to be watching them. I only remember bits and pieces. But I was obsessed. Pretty in Pink, Mannequin. Of course, anything Andrew McCarthy was in. And then, of course, I think after that, Kim Cattrall did, I was 87. I remember she was in Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country. But her is Emma Hezare. And, which, the soundtrack for Mannequin, even though it did not have one, that lead title song, Belinda Carlisle, In My Wildest Dreams, and then Do You Dream About Me? Oh my God. I mean, for years, and this was, 87. So there was no internet that you could, search. You had to go to the, record stores and ask if there was a CD soundtrack. There was not. Even 16 Candles had a cassette tape soundtrack. So it was just weird. Now, there is this site, CDs You Want. This person has or makes soundtracks, and for 80s movies, and it is wild. It really is, and it's well worth the price. I mean, yes, you can create a playlist on Apple, but you just got to hope that song that is really obscure is on there. Chances are it's not. And the 80s, a lot of obscure songs. Like you would hear in the background of in 16 Candles, Samantha's in Detention, and you're hearing music in the background, and you're like, what is that? Now you can just turn the volume up and Shazam it, and hopefully it shows up. But me, hey, as you know, I still do the CDs. So if I can get it, hey, that's great. All the better. I would much rather do that. But yeah, I am a hopeless romantic. That is probably a number one flaw. Yet, I'm single. So I've learned that, it is what it is. So I do not pine. Now, I won't say where I am now. 30 years ago, I did a Felicity. And if you know the name Felicity, you know what I'm talking about. I won't go into details. But, yeah, that's, has that been 30 years already? Yeah, I guess it has. Wow. Oh, God, yes, it would have been. No, would have been 30 years last year. Yeah. I didn't go crazy and cut my hair like her either. So, in the second year. So, at the end of the first season. Whew. That was, God, I love that show. And then there's several, romantic. There's movies, and then there's, romantic, TV shows. So, but I'm not getting into that now. But, those of you, if you're celebrating Valentine's, I hope y'all have a good time tonight. If you did last night, or look, honestly, it's the weekend. Save it for tomorrow, too. So, I'm fixing to just chill for the rest of the night, and I won't have to get up too early tomorrow. So, but those are, I just thought, hey, my favorite romantic movies. I am so waiting. It's not this coming Tuesday, but the next Tuesday, Somewhere in Time 4K from Kino comes out. And again, I forgot to check the date of when that sale ends. I want to say it's probably the first week of March. The first, maybe. I can't remember. And then, of course, You've Got Mail. I actually still have the photo cards. Hold on. Do I have them right here? I don't think I do. But they were picture postcards that were in the VHS cassette of You've Got Mail when it came out. So, I don't think I have it now, the VHS, but I guess I need to. the older I get, the more you just want to freeze that period of time. You know, when you would log on to American Online, you've got mail. There was just something about it. And you had so many hours to use, and then you got charged for it. Oh, God. That definitely seems so long ago. That was 30 years ago, man. That was like a 28.8 modem I had on that time. It was a compact computer. And then when I upgraded to 14.4, man, you would have thought I was blazing fast. Then it was. So, but yeah, so. But anyway, I'm sure you all have a lot of different things. Whatever you're doing tonight, enjoy it. Enjoy being with the one you love, the ones you care about. So, I guess I'm going to do hamburgers for dinner. So, Sophia's on her tower. So, she's good. So, but yeah, so that's what I thought, I just thought, hey, talk about some of my favorite romantic movies. So, what are some of my favorite romantic movies? What are some of your favorite romantic movies? It can be whatever, hey, look, you might not like what I like. I know I probably am not going to like what others like. Like I said, Crossing Delancey, everybody I've ever mentioned that movie to, not a clue what I'm talking about. But hey, it got a Criterion last year, so Joan Macklin Silver was a wonder. So, and Amy Irving with her bubby, it's just such a sweet movie. I know it by heart. It is up there. If I had to pick, there's three. If I had to pick my top three, okay, you're making me do this. My top three romantic movies. Number one. Okay, nope. Three. We'll do 3, 2, 1. Yep. You're making me do this. Number 3. You've Got Mail. 2. Pretty in Pink. 1. Crossing Delancey. Now, granted, that's right now thinking about this, but if I ever had to plan this shit out, it could be totally different. But I know those movies by heart. I have fallen asleep listening to them. They all have great soundtracks. 4 would be You've Got Mail. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. See? And then I get to thinking about, oh, there's another one. Yes. But yeah, those are my favorites. So, what are yours? I mean, you're putting me on the spot here. So I was like, So, but yeah, that's all I got for today. I didn't buy anything, so there's that. So, yeah. So y'all enjoy the rest of your Valentine's Day. Be good with your sweetie. Hope y'all eat something good. And just do what you do. Do what you do from NXS on the Pretty in Pink soundtrack. Do what you do. WOT. So, which Pretty in Pink has one of the best new wave soundtracks. So, that's just me. OMD, If You Leave. I get chills when I hear that song because it's just one of the best. And it's just, I feel like I'm 15 again. So, or 14. Anyway, 14, 15. And, I was so optimistic then. Anyway, I'm going to leave you all with that. So what are your favorite romantic movies for this Valentine's Day? It doesn't mean I'm going to watch it. If that was the case, I'd pop on Friday the 13th since I didn't watch it yesterday. So anyway, you all enjoy the rest of your night. Eat something good if you're going out to eat. Chill for the rest of the night or order in. And remember, do not stay up too late doom scrolling. Now, if you don't have to work tomorrow, stay up late, doom scroll. It's fine. You can sleep in. And, we will meet back here tomorrow. It'll be a little later tomorrow night. Not late, but a little later. And we'll see what happens tomorrow, okay? All right. Happy Valentine's to you all. And the Cupid will stay out. He's not just for right now. So, wait. Right there. So, and he does light up. It's a blow mold. So I showed you all that. But I might just move it somewhere else. But I can only hope there's a good Easter blow mold out there that lights up. So anyway, I will see you all tomorrow. And again, I appreciate each and every one of you for being here and wondering what the hell I think. And you know what? Be good to others. And like I always say, be good to yourself most importantly. All right. I will see you all tomorrow. And I will... You can tell I'm tired. So anyway, I will see you all tomorrow. Again, right here. And, I'm going to bid you all adieu and say goodbye and good night and enjoy the rest of your night.